Like there's like there's like loads coming out all the time. Like just look at the Google Ads blog. It's mind numbing. Especially if you read it all. But like what I have kind of seen in the last little while, especially in the last year. So at the beginning of the year, there was a lot of slowdown. But if we looked at, say, your Google My Business, we shifted all of our engineering focus to focus on, if you search for a local place, did you know if it was takeout, it was dine in, that little X and the ticks and things like that. So we tried to make sure that all the local businesses were sorted as quick as possible. If we take the advertising side out of it. I think the big thing for us is looking towards that lifetime value piece, which I know Indy mentioned before and Dan kind of touched on as well, and the measuring of value of each individual customer, so that we're because we're all limited, but we have all limited marketing efforts, right? That is our budget, yeah, obvious, but it's also our time, our expertise, the products we have. Like there's loads of different things that limit us. So we want to make sure that we're putting our eggs in the right baskets. So through the guys at Fountain, we've already kind of begun working on this for the last 6 to 9 months, but focusing on making sure to drive high value users when we have that explosion of growth within the generic queries or local queries, making sure we're driving the right users at the right time who have that intent to purchase. Is the big focus for us, and it will be for the next year and a half if you look at some of the products that we're starting to release. The second point of it is actually also the offline piece. So we have local campaigns which essentially try and help businesses who have physical stores to drive users towards those physical stores and measuring off the back of that. But I was working with a very large a retailer of like homeware retailer across France, Wallonia, so like the French-speaking part of Belgium and Brussels itself. And they use these campaigns to kickstart when they came out of restrictions to just remind people, actually, we're still here. So it's about kind of that combination, of looking for value and making sure we're spending time on those users who are going to drive value. Like if I go back to and that's really obvious for a brand or store manager, and for a digital team, that's where we really need to focus. Like if I went back to my 16-year-old days in Tommy Hilfiger, someone came in a suit and a tie with already a bag from the competitor shop down the road, I was 100% over there to try and help and make sure that I could find them the right shirts to go with whatever they were looking for. Especially if I had 10 of people coming in at once and I had a limited effort, I had to pick one to work on. That was the one that I went for. So that's what we're really trying to focus in on the digital side from a Google perspective.